First of all, let me tell everyone happy Black History Month to you. Now let me let you know, being black, being African American, you have some values and some goals and some things that you definitely have to live up to. I mean, face it, they try to wash our brains with so much negativity. Therefore, it is up to you to educate yourself with the things that matter. Now, being an African American woman, I try to educate myself on all of the truths. People are going crazy now. I mean, just think about the days that are coming ahead, and we definitely must prepare ourselves, and they must not be taken lightly. What are you talking about, Tiara? I'm talking about the CERN project. I would like to encourage everyone and educate everyone on this project that is basically going to destroy the world. Now, this project, this machine is called CERN. CERN, also known as the God particle, is a large machine that was created by the top scientists in the world. I mean, the top scientists in the world came together to create this machine in order to recreate the Big Bang theory. It's basically going to open up a black hole into the universe and allow different beings from other dimensions, other sides of other worlds to come onto the earth. Going to open up a black hole into the universe and allow demons to come onto the earth inside of people and to allow people to act basically out of the norm. What do you mean by that?
This thing will be revving up to the most powerful experiments ever conducted on the face of the earth. They are literally going to accelerate hundreds of millions of protons inside of the tubes that you can see there behind us to just beneath the speed of light. Then they're going to compress them down to a human hair's width, and they're going to collide as many as 600 million particles per second. This has never happened on Earth before, unless maybe it was when God spoke and brought all these particles together the first time around. So yeah, there are some physicists concerned. There's been fears that we might open up some kind of a black hole, and yet that's actually kind of what they want to do. And we can talk about that during the program. They want to open a black hole, and they want to see if they can send gravitons through it to communicate with the other side.
People, listen. These people are messing with something they do not understand. A lot of scientists that started working on this project, they backed away and they said, you know what? If you turn this thing on full power, we do not know what's going to happen. Number one, this thing could literally create a black hole. When those particles get to spinning, it creates such a humongous magnetic field that, from what I understand, it could literally put a hole right through the center of the earth, right through the center of where it's sitting. Put a hole right through the center of the earth. It could start a black hole that we can't stop. And the scientists tell them, hey, this could happen. And you know what they think? Well, it probably won't, so let's go ahead. Who are these people? I mean, this thing could destroy the entire planet, and they just think, well, let's turn it on. You never know.
Yeah, the Higgs boson, the God particle that Zach mentioned, is one of the particles they're looking for. They're looking for quarks. They're looking for gravitons. They want to know, how did God put this all together, and can we take it apart? The Shiva deity that they've got, right outside the main offices there at CERN.
Right.
That's what it does. It does the cosmic dance.
It's happening right now while you're sitting in this auditorium. It's in CERN, Switzerland. Now, you may not be aware of what's going on over there, but there's a thing over there that's called a Large Hadron Collider, and it is an accelerator. It accelerates particles and then brings them to the point of collision. So this Large Hadron Collider was started up just a few days ago, and is still in the initial process of being brought online completely. You say, what in the world does something like that have to do with me and the Bible? It has a lot to do with you and the Bible.
And you know the amazing part about it? Guess what warned us about this? The Bible. If you don't believe me, then just read Revelations. Revelations warns us about what is taking place right now, which is the CERN machine, demons onto the earth to get inside of people, to get inside of everyone who does not have the veil of God over them. What is that veil? The Holy Spirit is your veil. The Holy Spirit will block all of those spirits from getting inside of you.
What's called a theoretical physicist. This man, his name is Stephen Hawking. He's well known throughout the world. Anyone that has anything to do with nuclear energy or has anything to do with physics knows this man. And he is one that some rate even on the level of Einstein and of that level. And so I want to read to you what this man has to say about what's happening right now in CERN, Switzerland. March of CERN's Large Hadron Collider could pose grave dangers to our planet. The ultimate reality, check, we are warned. Hawking has come straight out and said the God particle, and this is what you've heard referred to time and again as the Higgs boson particle, the God particle found by CERN could destroy the universe. Now let that settle in. This man is an atheist, and he says there is no God. Yet he says that what's happening right now in CERN, Switzerland, and I'll give you what they're trying to do in a moment, what's happening at this very minute in CERN, Switzerland, has the potential to destroy the universe.
And that's sort of the stage we're at right now. We're getting closer and closer. We think it looks very much like the Higgs, but we're not sure yet. We need to get a little bit closer to be absolutely certain.
This was snapshotted on a phone on CERN's website, looking at their beams, at 3:56 a.m. on 9/26/2015.
This machine is not created to do any good for the world. They are not trying to solve any of the world issues. They are simply making a machine to destroy this earth. Hey, if you don't believe me, then you must study to show yourself approved. I want to encourage everyone, if you do not have the Holy Spirit inside of you, then simply ask Him to come inside of you and save you. He is the only one that's going to be able to save you during these last and evil troubled times.
What's up with the world? I'm Justin London, aka J Lund, you know, the entrepreneur, the little hustler of the city. And right now you're watching True Talk News. I'm straight up out of Dallas, man. Born out of Colorado, you know. What hospital is it? Methodist? Yeah, I was born in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, tell what's up. My heart and hustle actually came from a few of my peers who grew up together. We was all working on some things at one point, and then they just came up with this dope ass name. And then, to be honest, things didn't work out from the original people. I seen where it was going, so I kind of separated myself for a little bit. And then that's how God worked though. He brought it right back to me, man, and now we are. But I DJ, I cut hair, I love to speak and teach. That's really one of my favorite passions. So everything and create. So everything I do is like a form of that. So I try to create and educate no matter what I'm doing. If I'm talking with my hands or working with them. So being a dad and a husband, soon to be husband, shout out to Taylor. When I first became aware of what real life was about, you know what I'm saying? I was about 19, dropped out of college. You know, you go to college, you get enlightened and filled with all kind of information. And you just be like, oh man, the world ain't what I thought it was. And then I felt worthless at that moment. Yeah, man, daddy felt low. I felt like I had no legacy, nothing worth living for. And then people was treating me like I'm an old bum. And I went from a certain status in my community. They treated me like I was nothing. I felt like I was nothing to myself. And then after that, I said, I ain't finna be one of them. I was finna be an uncle too. I said, damn, my uncle suck. They like crackheads and fellas. I'm like, nothing. I don't want my nephew looking at me and how I look at my uncles. So I said, nah, bro. I just looked in the mirror, bro, and just started applying all this information I gathered and using that ambition, bro. fire got lit. So on theheartandhustle.com, or they can pull up at LJ's Hair Design. Just call me, bro. I'm hustling that hard, bro. We will find a way to get it to you. And as far as my DJ and my haircut, man, check me out on all social media. I'm Justin London 214, and then Audio Mac and SoundCloud. That's where you can see my other work and my other passion. I love that music.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out all my Facebook pages. And as always, spread the truth, spread the love, live your purpose.